balls.
Look at that. Look at your boss. Why are you in idle animation? Look at what's going on. I'm gonna deal with her and then I'm still coming for you. Homeboy. What you finna do? You walked out like everybody respects you. How y'all doing? It's your boy JC and welcome back to the last episode of The Wolf Among Us. Yes, we're finishing it. Look, y'all, we're here to complete this hoe. That's what we're here to do. We got one more episode. It's been a ride. It's been a minute, but we here with it, bro. Yeah, so with that being said, we're gonna conclude this hoe. I'm glad that y'all are enjoying it and, you know, seeing what the game is about. So when it comes out next year, we're prepared. You know what I'm saying? We got it all down pat. So yeah, so we're gonna finish this hoe. Yeah, let's get this going, bro. Let's just get this going, bro. All right, I don't regret any of my decisions. And if anyone was asking like, yo, why are you picking all these certain options? I've said it all throughout the episodes. I'm trying to get a good ender. Let's get it.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
I do what I want. See, like I spared his life because I knew the ending. I remember that BS. That junk was annoying to deal with.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Doesn't take.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing.
You see how they go recapping all their
She
options?
doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
I didn't make me realize that like if Bigby gets hit with a silver bullet again,
Oh God, Bigby!
then he's over.
This time was no
Like
joke.
that's literally his
Eat as many
kryptonite.
metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
That's his kryptonite, y'all.
Bigby,
You can't have an
wait.
overpowered character
When
with
you
a
get the Crooked
kryptonite.
Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal.
I don't know how Crooked Man didn't have a silver bullet or even. Oh, we getting right into it. Hold on. Let me shut up.
Turn up. Turn up. It's fable time. The Wolf Among Us. Art direction David Bogan. Environments Kim Lyons. Choreography Ram Antonon. Music by Jared Emerson Johnson. I was in hall.
She was suck on balls. She was a prostitute. All right, but yeah, I don't know how Bloody Mary didn't just pull out the strap and. We'll talk about it after what happens in this episode. Because there's a certain part that happens in this episode that I'm like, why? All right, Savage. I'm just taking my cigar.
Boys are correct.
What you finna do with that? Is this a silver bullet in there? Sit down with that. Stop. You acting like that's gonna stop me.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
I'm relaxed. Why you think I got out the
Do you want
cigarette?
to drink? Something to eat?
I got out a cigarette.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
You ain't gonna eat no more lobster.
Well, gramercy me, take a seat at the very least. No?
You know why I'm here.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
We can
So
cooperate.
don't waste the silver.
That's for sure.
Sit down, Jersey.
Yeah, sit down.
Well, Sheriff, for
Go
the
get
sake
some
of
keeps.
transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes?
Yeah.
Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
I know you did it.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I wish you had me dead to rights. I really do, for your own sake. But no, I didn't kill anyone. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally.
No, it's gonna be dealt with now.
Issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? I hope you don't still think I did it.
It was Georgie, all right?
Right.
Well done, Sheriff. I'm sorry I doubted you. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
No. Let's get straight to action.
I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it f***ing belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours.
Look at that. Look at your boss. Why are you in idle animation? Look at what's going on.
Attempt to blame me for it. You will be
see him idle animation
while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
They don't care. They getting paid handsomely well.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
I'm taking.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you f***ing ponce. What the f*** is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
Look at that.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
you
that?
You think I give a f*** if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you f***ers are?
Get the f*** out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff. But
they do not care.
Leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
I said I'm coming with both of y'all.
And I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to f*** around here.
I'm here for you, bruh.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things.
I didn't complicate nothing. I told you
I've never been
straightforward.
Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, what you finna decide? She go get the hands. Don't worry about her. I'ma deal with her and then I'm still coming for you. Homeboy. What you finna do? You walked out like everybody respects you.
Did I miss anything good?
No, I didn't miss anything good because I'm looking at you.
All fixed up.
You about to be the opposite. Okay, all right. So we did. Okay, y'all weak, bro. When he's gone, just remember this. Remember this beating. Remember this beating. Better let it sit. Yeah, stop it. No, sit down.
Take this.
Nope. You thought.
You're done, Wolf.
Oh, who you gonna stab?
We're pretty much done here.
Who you gonna stab?
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Who you gonna stab? You stabbed him. That's your fault. You should have never tried it. You should. Yep.
Oh God.
Yep. You thought. Stop. Stop.
This way.
Where you going? Man, move. Weak. Go take some aspirin. Did I already teach you a lesson? All right, let's get it.
Come on, Georgie.
You shouldn't have tried me. This is your fault. I didn't destroy your place. I didn't do nothing. Better get in that car. You better haul it. Stop it. Stop it. Uh-huh. Dang it. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Action time. Yup. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Wolf nose, activate, 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 activate. Get up. There you go. I guess they don't even care if I'm a Fable. Alright, let's go. Actually, I wonder, what happens if a Mundy looks at a Fable? Is it still okay or something? Is there any Mundies I know about Fables? That could be a plot point or something. All right. Got him.
What was that?
Got him. You know what it is. You know what it is. Oh, it was him. I'll worry about you later, bruh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yup. Yup.
Take him off.
I can't.
You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. Stop it. Okay, you can do that. You can do that. It's alright. I'ma just ragdoll, okay? Okay, alright, hold on. Get up, get up. It's alright. Why did you do that?
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
Yo, werewolf. Werewolf.
Come on.
Why did you do this, bro? I'll just grab random clothes. What happens all the time that I do transform back? I just so happen to have clothes.
Bruh.
All right, let's get it. Let's look at the scene.
Holy shit.
Hey, that's Georgie's fault. Should have never messed with the savage.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Don't worry.
All right.
It was supposed to end with Faith and Lily, and now the sheriff is chasing us through.
I'm in here. You done messed up, my boy.
Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses.
I hope you did after that stab wound.
Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
I don't think
I know
he's
he
the
made
reason,
a few
but
mistakes. We all have.
What?
He killed
He
them,
made
but
sure
it's
they
'cause
couldn't
of...
talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fault then. You're gonna throw me to the wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the I did what I had to!
Okay.
You can't blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the happened?
Right.
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just trying
I know what you were trying to do. You're trying to lay this all on me. You and everyone else.
You're not thinking. Georgie, you know that's not what I meant.
Then what was that? He calls me a murderer and you're gonna take his side? Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right?
You made the option to do the bad
stuff. It's all
stuff.
his fault.
That's your fault.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the you're talking about. If I freed them...
What?
What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die.
Really?
Do you still think I had a choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them.
Music is
keep our girls quiet, to ensure absolute discretion.
Promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I f***ed up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't f***ing blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this? You sold me out.
Welcome to the club, then.
You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started, anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
Right.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so f***ing simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the f***ing day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a f***ing burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking
What was
that they
that
can
option?
just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care.
Oh no, she's over.
I have to forget what I've
When they
done
start
to
talking
them,
like it's okay
what I
to...
took away from them.
Oh no.
I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
And she's crying.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
Yep.
No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Dang.
Vivian, I didn't f***ing mean it. I was just... Oh!
That's tough.
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really f*** him up for me, alright?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright?
Appreciate
Shepherd
it.
Metalworks. He'll be there. Asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
So you'll suffer for your crimes.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
You'll have plenty of time to think about what you've done.
F*** you! Piece of shit.
That's the consequences. And I know how I know how this goes, bro. I know how this goes. Watch, guys. Watch. Now, realistically speaking, I probably would do it because he wanted it, me to, you know, end him. But I don't know. I want this ending. All right. Just wait, y'all. Just wait. This ending is the thing that I care about the most, Alright, let's turn up. Let's take care of this side quest, though. This is the side quest part.
Of course.
What's the whole point, bro? You know I'm coming in here. Come on, dog. You might as well let that hole right open for me. All right, let's get it. All right, let's get ready for this, guys.
Bigby Wolf.
We gotta get over there.
Bad wolf. You used to be something.
Shut up. Stop me writing.
They used to fear you.
Y'all were stalking. Y'all a little obsessed, I ain't gonna lie. We got some fans, guys.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
She loves my stories, bro. It's crazy. Is this how Nas feels? Yo, Illmatic's the greatest album ever, bro. It changed the game. Shut up, bro. Me ride much? Oh, they got the silver bullets. Ooh, I'm scared.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
What you want? You want a cookie? A pet pat? What's up with it? What's up with it? Try it again. Try it again.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry.
You're talking like
This
I'm...
won't take long.
Okay, hold on.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Does that usually work for you? You planning to kill me with your eyeballs?
I'm waiting for you to make the first move.
I assume your mother taught you how to fight proper?
Show me how to fight.
Or was she
Me,
too
Ryder?
busy f***ing whatever breeze drifted through town?
That's probably what your parents did.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Stop it. Stop it. Yep. Stupid. You thought. Oh, let's get in wolf mode. Let's get in wolf mode. Let's get in instant wolf mode. You talk a lot of game, but you still getting clapped today. Crazy. All right. Where you at? Now let me see that phone. You quick, but you can't get the hits. All right, let me see it. All right. Okay, we're going through it. Oh, I hit it. You lying to me. You lying to me. I hit that D, bro. I swear I did on me. All right. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. He's cute. Sneaking up on me. Why don't you just pull up and fight? You see how I hit it and it still don't do nothing? I just blocked. Okay, so we just buck. Okay.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Right. Come on, pull up. Look at you. See, you won't post that on IG. Look at you, nasty. 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 Is that how you work? Come on, Bigby, some reflexes, please. Like that, there you go. Don't let her get on you. Don't let her get on you. This ain't playtime. I'm fighting. I'm throwing you in that lava. Yeah, get off of me. All right, let's go. I'm in the next move. Let's go. Okay, there's another one. Okay. I can do Shadow Clone Jutsu too. You ain't new to it. You ain't the first. You ain't the originator. Let's get it. Boom. Sit down. You a fan? Thought. Stop it. Okay, alright. Yeah, I can do that too. Back up. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm a little slow. Yeah, sit back. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Bet. Man, get off of me. Get off of me. Sit down. Okay. Get off. Get off. I gotta go full wolf on you then. What's up? Savage woke up. Ooh, there you go. Oh no, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You just glass, bro. They break easy. All right. This is how I got Colin, and this is how I owe Colin. Yeah, boy. It's about with it. That's the real one. What's up with it? Yeah. For a wolf savage. For a savage. Hey, you gotta practice more, bruh. She was kind of boxing, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you were waiting, huh? You got the silver bullet ready for me, my boy?
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished.
Okay.
You will bring me back alive.
I get it.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
Yeah, I was waiting for this.
Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
What happened to your eyeball?
And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
I don't gotta do that. I don't have to stoop to your level.
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What
you don't finish your
really
train of thought
about here, where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth, or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little.
You don't like taking defeat.
So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
No.
What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
You can talk all you want, bro.
Punishment will follow.
I'm gonna make your other eye look like your left one, bro. Just keep talking. I don't have to stoop to your level. I don't have to. I don't.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Yep. Hey guys, your old pal.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
Never better.
It's been hours.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You
Right.
did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know.
I didn't kill him. Yeah.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Yeah.
About time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the f***ing well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
f*** do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done
f***ing
to serve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if...
Hold on, y'all. All right, let's finish this. Let's get this done.
If we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that head in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
See, I knew this was gonna happen.
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need-
doesn't change anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
Go ahead.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come
involved.
on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
I'm not letting him speak.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
f***ing belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
This is about justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
That's true, Cardi.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business.
Okay.
For whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the f***ing truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in.
You're
They
not sorry.
get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yeah, to corrupt them and abuse them.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Yeah.
What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway.
Yeah.
With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help.
Okay.
And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I
And what
got
happened?
her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself.
Okay.
And what did they do?
For
What
the
do we do?
longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
The new
Mm.
deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
She sees
You were gonna
the
burn her
repercussions.
tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
I back
You
off.
hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
Right.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Cleaned up.
And those girls will have their justice.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now,
I did.
I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking
That's the pass.
about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you.
You
for
guys
profit.
have your own
Georgie
proof.
killed
Just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
What'd I do?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
Okay.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my
Interrogation.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
Georgie
I
killed
will
people.
not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
And think about how all the torment that y'all went through.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless
Y'all didn't
children,
reach out.
too stupid
Y'all
to
went to the
command your
Crooked
own
Man and look what
destiny?
happened to you.
Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
It doesn't
Who will
make sense
dare
why y'all would
challenge
go
their
with this guy.
brutality when it leaks to our
It don't.
dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
And what the big bad wolf
Who
do?
will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Yeah, there it is. Speak your truth.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Yeah,
Why
you
don't
can start to
take a
talk.
moment to catch your breath.
What's she doing here?
Yep.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
Yep.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Yeah.
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too f***ing easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Exactly.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough blood?
Can we get rid of him?
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable
This
punishment.
reminds me of the
So I
Andrew Tate
think
situation.
Going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a f***ing lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
f***ing get rid of him.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Yes. Bruh. I don't respect this man. What is he doing?
This moment, think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
I'm doing the option I did last time.
All right. Do it.
Hopefully you got some sleep, man. Dang. You seem like you don't ever get some sleep. Sup, Crooked?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, Crooked Man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get my bearings together, bro. Just took care of the threat.
This line.
Y'all looking for jobs now. I know.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Alright.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Y'all know y'all ain't getting jobs, right? The threat's gone, but you ain't getting jobs.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
What are you doing, man? I still can't figure him out. I don't know what's going on with Mance.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Better get them baby back ribs ready. I know what you winking. I guess I'm letting him through. All right, here it is. You still getting packed up?
I'm going. Jesus.
Hey, bro, I helped.
Like 5 minutes.
Carry me for f***'s sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Right.
Morning, Sheriff.
What's up,
nice
man?
Day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
You should just went to get the glamour and show her.
I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm good.
Sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Yeah, you're
Have you
overacting.
been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
No.
We're all set.
It won't be bad,
Bye,
bro.
Mr.
Chill.
Wolf.
Goodbye,
Peace.
TJ.
Hey, Bigby.
What?
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's a f***ing pig?
How should I know?
No comment?
Saying goodbye?
Yeah. Oh, that's the homegirl. Shout out to her. She's been having my back ever since episode 1. You know what I mean.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Now this is a real love connection
Listen,
here.
I came here because I have to tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
Right.
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay, just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
I know.
You were just trying to protect them.
I get it.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Never mind. I thought it was a moment.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed.
Really?
He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Ew.
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
True.
Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Here it is, guys.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yep. Yep. There it is.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Yep. It's the infamous ending. I had to stay quiet on that one, y'all. Ooh, boy. What did you do to Georgie? You and 31% players left Georgie to die. Did you give Crooked Man a trial? You and 89% of players brought Crooked Man back alive. How did you punish the Crooked Man? You and 47.4% of players chosen to imprison the Crooked Man. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? You and 90 blah blah blah. Okay, and the rest was your last words. You and 54% of players said, I hope I've done some good here. Interesting. What about the last choice? Go after her. You impressed her with your detective skills. You gave him a drink when he asked one in your apartment. You helped him avoid the farm. You took him back to the witching well. You imprisoned him. You chose to burn him with a cigarette. You constipated, blah blah. You gave her money after the fight. You left him to die. You offered her a job. You brought her along with the trip trap. You showed her the crane's photography. You promised to bring Crooked Man back alive. You chose to wait for him. You accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. You stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. You gave him his money. And yes, and you can continue the story, y'all. This is a known fact. So that's the infamous The Wolf Among Us. Yeah, so obviously we can talk about the ending. The ending, it's kind of clear that, I mean, if you don't know by now, if you haven't picked up on what happened, Faith was Nerissa the whole time. I mean, this is what we're concluding. At least that's what the ending kind of presented us. We could be entirely wrong. There's that small percentage of us being wrong, but I doubt it. Somehow she, I guess, glamored as Nerissa. In between the whole situation with Georgie and the Crooked Man, before Georgie killed Faith and Lily, Faith was glamored as Nerissa and Nerissa was glamored as Faith. So Nerissa's the real one who died, apparently. The thing is, Faith couldn't say much after this whole predicament with the ribbons, and that's why she kept her mouth shut. So I really like how they tied those elements of from this front to back, you know, and they kept consistency there. And that's why I really like this story, is because there was no like, let's sneak in something real quick to like fill in the blanks, or you know what I mean? It was like, this is the point A and this is point B. You have to get to point B, and as the viewer, pretty much there's already a path to point B. The viewer has to get to point B themselves. And so we see how like this was already orchestrated. They already thought of everything. Everything was concluded perfectly. We just had to figure it out and unravel it itself. So it's really interesting how your choices do really matter with this game in particular, and each of the characters get affected by your choices and how they feel and what they appreciate about you, and it changes all as the sequencing of the game continues. So yeah, I thought the ending was pretty clever, and the reason why I didn't choose to go after her, it was kind of like, I think she said enough, you know what I mean? I felt like we didn't need to go after her for what? I felt like she said, we could probably see her around at some point, but at this point, the truth was a little pandered around a little bit. Obviously, like she said, she did had to lie a little bit to get everyone's attention and really confirm the suspicion. It's just because like no one's seen the proof. There was no hard code evidence. So something like this could get easily misconstrued. And you know, even the Crooked Man prepared for a situation like this to happen. But it's just like, you know, a little bit of BS for them it's a little bit of BS for us. You know what I mean? Like if they're gonna like mix the truth a little bit in with some BS, then like why not us do as well? I mean, at the end of the day, Crooked Man did what he had to do. We gonna have to do what we gotta do. We gotta fight fire with fire, apparently. So it really shows that like perspective means everything. And golly, I don't think anyone would understand even if let's say Faith did tell like, hey yo, I'm glamored as Nerissa. Like I think that would really like just make the whole situation confusing and kind of bad. I don't know, maybe make it worse than it had to be. So I'm just kind of pointing out what would happen if she were to tell everybody this whole thing, since now the curse is lifted, but of her ribbon. But yeah, this game is pretty cool the way they sequenced that, and I thought it was really cool that like the actions honestly mattered, and that's why I kept on telling y'all like, yo, I don't want a bad ending. Either or, you could have still gotten a good ending. I think it's kind of routed to always get a good ending, I believe. So, but you know, obviously the people's perception and in the way you go through that trial is kind of rough if you did some bad options. That's why I held back on like certain options, because sometimes I'm just like, screw this, like I'm gonna hit this dude or do this because I don't care. But it makes me really more aware now, like for the sequel of the game, if it's gonna be like this, I feel like it's gonna be even be more interesting and trickier, especially with the ending of the second season. So I'm kind of getting my mind ready for those options that's gonna happen, that's gonna affect the ending. I don't know what they're gonna set up the plot twist and like the setup for the story, but it's definitely gonna be interesting and juicy. That's one thing I know about Telltale, which if you guys haven't seen the reaction to the trailer and you don't know what I'm talking about as far as the sequel, cue card, and you guys get to stay in tune with that. But yeah, that's the infamous ending, and I wonder if we can even further increase the relationships we have. Does the things that we've done in Wolf Among Us 1 affect the sequel? Those are just questions left to be answered in the sequel. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And, you know, one thing I do like about the Wolf Among Us is like how realistic they made Fables in a setting like this, you know, the real world, and like the dialogue, and again, like options that you pick, and how you can really shape and carve Bigby's character and perception of him through like all the other characters in this whole story. And what's really cool is like the way they built the story, and how like, yeah, Bigby definitely done some like really bad things in the past, and it's no secret to no one. And you know, I think this says for a lot of people, you know, in the story is like, not everyone's perfect, and it may seem like people don't deserve a second chance, but you know, as life moves on, you grow from the things you made mistakes on, and you suffer the consequences for it. And so I think that's just Bigby's consequence, is like living with that fact that he's done those things, and that perception of him will never fade. But the cool thing about it is like now with this game is showing that you can somehow make a better situation of it, you know, and not let it control yourself and your outcomes in the rest of your life. And so that's like the certain misconception I see with a lot of people now, is like people think that like they can run away from their problems or hide it, but at the end of the day, like if that's what you did and that's who you are, you can't change that. And it's just that this idea of like, oh, this tainted thing of me, I can't publicly wear it now, I gotta, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to wear it as a badge of honor and let it not affect you. Sometimes you have to like, yeah, admit that, yeah, I did that, but that doesn't define who I am today. And I think that's the important thing, even for people who've done the most heinous things, is like, what can you do in the future? You'll suffer the consequences, that's definitely for sure. I mean, that's something that everyone has to deal with, right? Like you make a bad decision, you suffer the consequence, but it's about, you can still be a better person. Everyone has that chance. And so that's the one thing, that's the reason why I let Georgie die, because it was like, yeah, like I could just end his suffering there, but it was just the whole point of like, you know what, you did this, I think that's what you deserve. I don't have to do anything, you know what I mean? This is what happened when you stepped in the game. So it's got me curious in seeing how we're gonna reform Bigby's perception, like public perception, and like the persona he has now, and how can he really truly make a difference in Fabletown. Either or, that's it, I'm done rambling. Obviously 10 out of 10, beautiful game of the year, all the above, and I have a strong feeling it's gonna be the same for the sequel. Either or, y'all let me know your thoughts as usual. Any guesses on what you guys think is gonna happen the next season? What are your thoughts on the ending with Nerissa and / Faith? What options did you guys do if you play this game, and what you think I could have done better? Either or, y'all let me know. As usual, y'all stay blessed, keep that strong, I'm gonna see when I see you. Peace.